saw something on Twitter the other day, and it was about timescales of success. And it was saying that Morgan Freeman didn't get his first acting job till he was 50, or there's a guy who's a millionaire at 20 but dies at 30, and there's a guy who becomes a millionaire at 40 but dies at 80, and all this bullshit. And saying it basically it comes out and says, you work to your own time scale, you're not under any pressure. And I sat there and I thought, well, that's bullshit. That's some fucking make yourself feel better with your shit life garbage. Because we all have one time scale, and the time scale is the human time scale. None of you fuckers are gonna live at that long. We're all gonna be dead in about 70 to 80 years. So you do have a time scale, and you do have a time limit. On top of that, life when you're young is a completely different experience to life when you're old. Having $5 million when you're young is much better than having billions when you're 70. What the fuck are you gonna do with money when you're old? Your dick doesn't work. You're tired. You don't wanna go places. You're decrepit. You're slow. There's nothing left to do at that age. Unless you're a G like Trump, you're gonna become president and piss everyone off like a fucking hero. But in general, when you're older, your life quality seriously decreases, massively. So it's not even 8 years you have to be successful. You have half that to be successful. You're not smart enough to try and start something till you're 15 or whatever, unless you're like that little fuck on YouTube who we talked about, making 22 mil a year. So you have about 10 to 15, maybe 20 years to find a way to get rich and enjoy being rich. And you gotta put it all together and you gotta do it quick. It ain't fucking easy. So when I watch this, success timescales, success, that's complete bullshit, and it's absolutely and utterly not true. I don't think any of you people should be living in a fucking dream. I don't think living in a dream is gonna help you in any way. I think you need to be sitting here panicking at the fact that you don't have enough money. You need to be concerned and worried and sad, and you need to do something about it today. Because that's how I started my first business that made me $1 million. I sat in my room, pissed off, and I fucking came up with the idea. And I've got a course on how to do the exact same thing. How to run a webcam studio. It's on the website. Buy it now and become rich. Because there's none of this, I'll be successful when I'm late or bullshit. One day you are going to die. Or, if you're very lucky, you're gonna be successful by the time you're too old to enjoy it. When I drive my Lamborghini, the reason everyone stares is because there's a young man in the Lamborghini. If I had gray hair, no one would give a fuck. Oh, it took 65 years and he can afford a car. Duh. As opposed to, who the fuck's this young stallion? Who's this G? Pushing this car, what the fuck is he doing? And that's how you need to live your life.